Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, golden light keepers of the tribe of Terra Nova Gaia. We are now on day 6 of 10 consecutive galactic activation portals in a row. As we continue down the Omega run of the Mayan loom of the Tzolk'in, we journey closer to the final compression breakthrough into the New Earth transformation. Today is Keen 151, blue galactic monkey on the Mayan calendar. Time for playful magic as we hold the visions of our true heart's delight and share our creative genius for all the world to witness. With these higher influxes of solar flare activity, our Solaris is continuing to blast in higher fifth-dimensional codes and currents from the great central sun. We had many C-class flares and an M-class flare in the last 24 hours. We also had a C 7.37 flare encoded with our sacred heaven upon earth code. All omens from the Great Spirit are transmitted to us moment by moment. For those with eyes to see and ears to hear, we see the higher light coming in always, every day. Space weather report, big sunspot alert. New sunspot AR 2936, 369 code of Nikola Tesla and free energy, has rapidly grown into the largest active regions of young solar cycle 25, quadrupling in size in only 48 hours. As Goddess Venus stations direct today, she is bringing in more of her 12th dimensional legions of light to assist all ground crew team of the 144 in these final phases and stages of the complete and total anchoring and manifestation of 5D New Lemuria. We have traversed beyond all thresholds of time-space continuums for the new golden age of eternal life to be lived by all sentient beings of pure light. The 7 cities of light of El Dorado, the golden ones, are transmitting through the dragon mists of the new Avalon the keys and codes for the totality of embodiment of our solar Christos rainbow bodies of infinite life. Jalus. Aho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions for you again today from our sacred New Earth scribe, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment below what you're experiencing, feeling, your visions, and please share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm to get our gnosis, our energy, and our sacred codes to more of our team of the 144,000. Now with these massive influxes of energy, we have many earth changes and activations all over this realm. We have major flooding still in the sacred portal, Africa, Madagascar, Mozambique, and Malawi. And we have a massive blizzard in the northeast of the United States, being reported over 100,000 of our people, homes without power. And this massive resistance uprising that began in Ottawa, Canada with the truckers, thousands of more people have joined this uprising and millions around the world. This is the great resistance, the great uprising, the movement to end the tyranny of the Dark Ones, the Cabal, and bring an end to the draconian measures and the final days and stages of the Babylonian debt slavery system, as humanity will be freed. God wins, love always wins, victory to the light. Our love, prayers, and blessings go to all of our people in all realms that are suffering due to these great earth changes, and stay safe out there, beloved beings of light, and please do have each other's backs. And thank you to everyone out there that is taking part of the Contact Dish project, preparing humanity for first contact. This is a reunion and a physical contact with our Pleiadian star families of light. 444 coming in. If you haven't watched that video yet, please do so. We released it yesterday, called Contact Dish. first contact, prime disclosure. It is breaking the false contract of what was called the prime directive. This is the antithesis of the quarantine called prime directive. We call prime disclosure, which is a collective first contact with our star nations, our star people, sky beings. Now with all these intense frequencies and energies coming in, we had many activations all over Pachamama with 123 M1.5 or greater earthquakes, 1, 2, 3. The most powerful 5.8 on the Ring of Fire, Kermadec Islands again today. We had 2 major activations earlier today with a 5058 at 4:59 UTC, 29.661 latitude, 176.906 longitude. Then Sichuan, China, 4-3, Lovelock, Nevada, 3-3, Divine Mastery. Then another powerful activation, Kermadec Islands. This is just south of the Tropic of Capricorn with a 5-1, Puerto Rico, 3-0, Kermadec, another 4-9, Akutan, Alaska. We had a Trinity, and then a 4th, 4-8, 4-6, 4-7, 4-3, one right after another. In the crown chakra, we're feeling this in the Crystal Palace and upper crown, higher crown. New Zealand, 4-6. Ethiopia and the sacred portal. This is right on the border with Kenya and at Lake Turkana. We had a 4-4 activation, Divine 44. 4.735 latitude. This is about 5 degrees north of 0 point equator, 73 into the 37, heaven on earth, 35.448 longitude, so just 35 degrees east of the prime meridian, total 0 point. This sacred portal is connected to the Ark of the Covenant, King Solomon, and the Queen of Sheba. Feel into that energy and let it move through you, rising up through the Kundalini, the central channel we call Katika or Shushumna. Argentina and the sacred portal, Andes Mountains. South of the Tropic of Capricorn, we had a 4.5 Council of 9 energy coming in. This is the land of our sacred condors, Trinidad and Tobago, 5-1. Unimak Island, Alaska, 3-5. Kermadec Islands, again, another powerful 4-9. Indonesia, 4-6. Puerto Rico, 3-1. Willow, Alaska, 3-4. Indonesia, 4-4. Rio del California, 3-0. The Sacred Portal, Haiti, 4-4. Then we had multiple activations up the Kundalini through the Andes Mountains. This is the Divine Feminine, the Rainbow Serpent energy, starting in Chile, 4-4, very deep, 198 kilometers depth, right on the Tropic of Capricorn. Then a powerful activation, Peru, 4-4, 8-8 portal, Lionsgate, Lyra Nation coming up. Then another 4-4 activation, Peru, 8-8-8 portal. Then Argentina, on the Tropic of Capricorn, 4-9, 13 Divine Goddess. Tonga, 4-9. Dominican Republic, New Atlantean energy, Divine Masculine, 3-6. Another 9 code, Council of 9. Indonesia, 4-6. Philippines, 5-2. And then another activation in the higher crown, Northern Alaska, just above the Arctic Circle. We had a 3.3, 33 Divine Mastery. This is the apex of the pyramid and the Christ consciousness that is being activated through all living beings' crown chakra opening, creating the halo as the saints of the new earth come marching in, and really feel into that energy. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 11 degrees 56 minutes Capricorn. The sun is at 10 degrees 16 minutes Aquarius. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 11 degrees Aquarius. During a silent hour, a man receives a new inspiration which may change his life. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 12 degrees Capricorn. A student of nature, lecturing, revealing little-known aspects of life, from astrologyweekly.com. Now my sacred condor pulls a card for you today from the Oracle deck, Moonology, from Yasmin Boland. And the card she pulled for you today, special card, South Node, Don't let your past hold you back. The South Node, like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it's opposite to the North Node and relates to the past, perhaps even to past lives. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone, you even, need to be released, that there's some kind of addiction going on or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes, even if staying where you are feels easier and safe. Attuned to the moon. I release the past. Additional meanings for this card. A relationship is karmic and has played out across many lifetimes. Your attraction to someone may be verging on the obsessive. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. The teaching. The South Node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going south. On the horoscope chart, it shows us what we are likely to become obsessed with, but which will probably do us little or no good. The South Node is the karmic astrological point that reminds us of the well-known phrase, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. Little words of wisdom there. 1111 gateway coming in. Now we continue with Isis channelings. Flirtations of newly birthed Venus and Mars begins. Venus has stationed direct today, and tomorrow morning, January 30th, she will conjunct the waning crescent moon at the first gate of the underworld as she begins her morning star shamanic journey of descent into the underworld. Look up at the pre-dawn skies tomorrow and you will see Venus, Inanna, shining brightly like a diamond. As she undergoes her journey of descent into the underworld for a rebirth, she will visibly descend in the morning skies, becoming dimmer and dimmer at every gate for the next 7 to 8 months. Why does she need to descend into the darkness of the underworld, one may ask? For as the principal feminine aspect guiding us, regardless of gender, we too mirror her pathway, while the cosmic wisdom of the starry nature, read stars, planets, galaxies, multiverse, have always enthralled us, igniting our curiosity about our starry origins and time travels and galactic co-passengers. The fact remains that that starry wisdom needs our embodied presence, particularly via the lower chakras, to manifest this star wisdom, to fulfill our soul path and purpose. Otherwise, one runs the risk of existing as anchorless puffs of clouds, of starry illusions, battered by the undercurrents of opinion that never quite land. It is this very landing of the higher soul wisdom, aspects, soul self, into our energy chakras that is facilitated by Inanna Venus via the descent down 7 through 8 gates of the underworld, where each gate is represented by an energy chakra. At each gate, Inanna gives up an item of clothing or article which is representative of being stripped off our false egos, masks, identities, a path that forces us to hold with compassion our deepest and darkest shadow aspects, our hurts, grief, betrayals, guilt, shame, etc., so that we may rebirth into greater presence and embodiment of our true soul selves in physical incarnation. Inanna enters first gate of authority at Crown Chakra tomorrow, where she is stripped off her crown as Queen of Heaven, symbolizing a release of all the false identities, stories, ego projections we harbor that prevent a connection with Divine Source. For only one who maintains a pure channel to Divine Source is truly sovereign. On this month-long journey, we inquire into all the patterns, distortions, ego-based projections, stories we tell ourselves that prevent us from being the truly sovereign beings that we are, or conversely how we exert control and manipulation over the will of others that hijacks their sovereignty. Since Venus Inanna is the Capricorn meta-goddess in this cycle, release of ancestral, matriarchal, and patriarchal control and manipulation patterns gains extra traction. This is your window to release patterns of distortions carried via your ancestral lineage, either as victims or perpetrators, for we are often both. This Venus-Moon conjunction has a close third partner, Mars, the divine masculine aspect. With Venus now going direct in close conjunction with Mars for the next few weeks, plus approaching Imbolc February 1st, energies of fresh potentials, there are strong energies of new pathways of union, partnership, inter and intra relationships, collaboration in the offering. How can we move into more harmonious and balanced relationships with respect to polar opposites, masculine, feminine, light, dark, spirit, matter, soul self, physical self, so that we may easily straddle the middle path, that which leads to a new spiral of balanced and sovereign growth, co-creation, and magic manifestations. Do look up 30 minutes before dawn to witness a bright Venus at gate of authority, conjunct waning moon crescent and a somewhat dimmer Mars joining the party on January 30th. And light and grace and joy, be the change you want to see. Sake na, from IsisChannelings.wordpress.com, and from Divine Brothor of the Light, Rick Jewers. There is commencing a widespread variation of electrical, atmospheric conditions worldwide. This is the electrical element for the divine masculine to be anchored in to ground zero and annexed with the divine feminine magnetics. This will be ongoing periodically and indefinitely. Some of this electricity will also be utilized by the divine masculine masters and twin flame unions as an extra and enhanced power source for creating. The divine feminine have been upgraded and prepared over the last several months for their physical vessels to be able to withstand this increased electrical component. Love and light, Rick. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ramona Lappin. We just had a 1.14 M-class solar flare and have ongoing solar windstorms. After C-class solar flares popping off all day long since Friday, very powerful final veil removal underway as we get ready for the shifting of the poles, magnetosphere and realities. Avalanche of plasma waves and cosmic rays are assisting the re-encryption of matter in our bodies, as all the remaining distortions, interference patterns, reversals, and artificial realities are purified and dissolved. And from Divine Angel of the Light, Vrinda, 888 Freedom Earth. Today we woke up to very high heavenly energies, like something huge about to happen. Birds feel it too. They were singing last night at 12 a.m. I saw strong light pulses from the great central sun. It was light blue. We are in a mild solar storm. Very high frequency energy incoming from the great central sun. Major upgrades, awakenings, activations, truth, clarity, courage, action, love, unity, and light. DNA, all strands activating. You will find yourself getting access to higher knowledge. Highest source, divine love light, is moving into Earth with full power right now. All day solar flares and some missing data. Back to pure light, power, darkness to go. All that does not serve light is dissolving. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, David Alexander Lightfoot. Ascension Energy Update. Your life is about to start. Love is in the air. Wow, what intense weeks we have had, especially this last week, with many cosmic shifts and energy updates, solar flares causing deep clearing within, updating and restoring our divine power, light and love energies pushing us to finally end all connections to our past troubles, negative cords, and low vibrational people, circumstances, and energies. Headaches, body aches, feeling restless, your solar plexus feeling the pressure, clearing the way to our new future without the stories of our past. We are becoming whole and attract from being whole instead of lack. We do not need people to fill us up or complete us. We are whole. We are divine and complete. We have to, as this is the divine way. We cannot surrender to people who are not on this path anymore. We are done with control, abuse, and dark agendas. To attract the love you really deserve, to live your divine soul purpose with a partner who is also whole, complete, one that loves unconditionally without terms, to be together from a balanced, divine masculine, feminine state of support, love, and understanding. We need this weekend to take rest, to let go of all ego and mind thinking, as we are now breaking away from our old 3D life and start living the 5D life in higher dimensional love, with a heart connection, attracting new people, deepening the love for ourselves and the ones we are meant to connect and partner with. We will clear our path and connect with our real soul tribe, divine partner more. Twin flame reunion will happen for many who are ready and cleared their own shadows, as nothing is the same anymore. We are not the same person anymore. We deserve to be together with our twin flame, soul mate, whole mate, as love is the only thing that is real in this world. The 2/2/2022 portal has already started to open up, supporting us, coming in right at the 20 minutes and 22 second mark. To become fully supported, receiving guidance and divine love, to strengthen our divine connection, becoming more whole, to open up for true love. February is the month of love and love transformation. We are so blessed. We made it. We have set ourselves free from our old lives, and by doing so, we support global shift and ascension for all of humanity. Our soul purpose is activating. Our divine soul mission has always been to ascend, but now we start new ways of living our life, including new soul missions fully supported by the divine. Our creativity and ascension has been blocked, being distracted by the outer world, much by people that do not want us to move on from the 3D matrix and do not want us to break free from control and abuse. Well, I am happy to share we have done it. We have grown stronger. We disconnected from all that is not serving our highest and best interest. Our future is looking so bright as much of the higher planes are cleared from darkness. You are love, we are love, and only love can lift us up where we belong. We no longer focus on the outer world, as our heart will guide us to new opportunities, connections with new, real, authentic, supportive people, and strengthening the connections with our soul tribe we are already connected with. You are worth this, as you have done all the work to connect with your true self within, to clear the shadows, to let go of all the false guidance and false connections of lies and control. Be proud of all the hard work you and we have done on our own and together. I love you. Thank you for being in service to others and of the divine. Blessings, David Alexander Lightfoot, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica. Light acceleration. For the light expansion of you is infinite. As you reach your highest point of expansion, simply feel this moment of self-realization, the light of now. See windows of light opening, for your true light path is before you. See the great awakening reaching endless light opportunities. Simply affirm and realize this great moment is all you need for wonderful light harmony and expansion. The harmonics of light are now in great metamorphosis. Simply see the light expansion of you, the wonderful you, cosmic love for you, infinite light expansion. Love equals unity. The Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Alex Miles. Venus, the planet of love, stations direct today, after being retrograde since December 19th. However, she will remain in the shadow phase until March 1st. Over the past couple of months since Venus entered her pre-retrograde shadow phase, we will no doubt have noticed that our entire vision of love has been shaken to the core. Our beliefs and values have been questioned, and we will likely have felt major internal shifts occurring as we realize that all that we love, believe in, and dream of may not be manifesting exactly as we hoped. Despite how soul-shattering this may feel, every single thing that has taken place is for a higher reason, and it may not be until Venus enters Aquarius on March 6th that we receive full clarity. Over the next few weeks, we will begin to gain fuller insight into why we have gone through this emotional roller coaster, and the reason certain things have abruptly been brought to our attention. Relationships that have felt stuck or confusing will have been tested, and if any dynamic is unaligned, we will now be wanting to take action and either break down walls and fix issues so that the love deepens, or realize there is no other option but to let go and walk away. Since this retrograde began, we will have received some pretty sharp lessons, mainly surrounding who we value and whether they value us in return. We'll start to see where we have created myths or illusions, focusing on our perceived potential of certain people, rather than the stark reality that all is not how we might have hoped. We have clearly seen where we haven't been showing up authentically, where those we care about are emotionally unavailable, distant, and not showing up for us. We will also be noticing how we have been too busy focusing on receiving love from others and haven't been failing to give love, attention, and care to ourselves. Relationships where we have felt insecure, confused, neglected, rejected, or abandoned will have been brought to our attention, and we will see that we have healing work to do, so we no longer look externally for acceptance and validation. Underlying issues with self-love, self-esteem, and self-worth will have arisen so that we continue the challenging process of full acceptance and unconditional love for ourselves, and regularly start taking time out for essential self-care. We'll also be seeing where there is a need to put boundaries in place, particularly if there are unreciprocated feelings, or where we have been given far more than we have been receiving, and allowing people the opportunity to manipulate or take advantage. Venus delivers us a reality check and helps us clearly see who is harmful for our emotional or mental health, so that we can distance from those who aren't healthy to be around. It is highly possible we will have looked for clarity or validation within connections that are unstable or have caused us to feel worthless or undervalued. If that hasn't been forthcoming, we may now be realizing we are emotionally exhausted after giving all that we can, and it is now time to burn a bridge or two. This chapter has been incredibly heavy, particularly if we have been resistant to change rather than surrendering to Venus' wisdom and guidance. We have been doing a lot of deep thinking and reassessing over the past few weeks, and now it is time to rest and rejuvenate our energy to allow the changes to integrate on a cellular level. We are going through a major transformation where emotional wounds are surfacing and healing, so it is vital to give extra love, compassion, and kindness to ourselves during this period. The new moon arrives in a couple days, and it will be the turning point we need to release old, repressed, and stagnant energies and fully focus on planting seeds to start anew. We'll be feeling recharged and ready for new beginnings by this point, and life will suddenly switch from chaotic to harmonic almost overnight. And from Divine Sistar of the Light Sheridan Semple, Moon-Venus conjunction and the chakras. The first chakra gate, the Moon-Venus conjunction, occurs on January 29th and is the crown chakra. Focus for this month on releasing blockages or biases that prevent the fullest expression of your crown chakra and your connection to the divine. There are many ways to do this. A simple Google search will give you more options than you have time to do. I'll share what I do to kick off your imagination. I start by getting up early to see the moon and Venus conjoin with my eyes. It feels so beautiful to be part of this alignment. I feel it in my body and know I am honoring a long-forgotten ritual. I speak to Venus and the moon and share my intentions for this month. Something along the lines of, please guide me and help me to clear my connection to spirit will do. You may want to focus on addressing any misperceptions you picked up in childhood around God, Goddess, that twist your communion. Anything focused on your crown chakra is the idea. I'd add an object or picture to my altar that reminds me on a regular basis to keep cleansing my crown chakra. I like to wear amethyst. You might want to wear violet clothing, put up violet post-it notes with your intentions, do crown chakra toning or frequency meditations. Let your imagination go wild. All that matters is your unique communion with Venus, Moon, and the crown chakra. From ShamanicaStrology.com. And from the Goddess Circle, Venus direct, January 29th. As Venus moves direct, things may begin to transform in personal relationships, with shifts happening over the coming weeks. These are not done out of hatred or anger, but from a place of knowing that we need and deserve what truly resonates with our heart. In the aftermath of the Venus retrograde, we have a deeper sense of clarity when it comes to the relationships that we want to cultivate and nurture in our lives. from thegoddesscircle.net, and from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun and Aquarius sextile Chiron in Aries, Mercury retrograde conjunct Pluto in Capricorn, Venus stations direct in Capricorn. Waves of healing energy ripple through the air, but the atmosphere is also intense. After a 6-week review of our relationships and values, now we have a clearer idea of what is important, what is worthy of our time and energy, and who and what we are drawn to for long-term commitment. Mercury's second connection to Pluto ensures that the mind is ready to receive the message from the heart. We must strip away old paradigms that no longer serve us, speak the truth loud and clear, to ourselves and to the universe. For some, this might be the time for deep research or shadow work to release mental baggage carried for too long. When we change our thoughts, the world too seems to shift. The mind has the power to reshape everything. As Venus turns, we look to the road ahead with renewed respect for the work we must do to build a life we love. Maybe we know more now about what it takes to sustain ourselves through hard times. Even on a dull day in the concrete jungle, overwhelmed by daily demands, we can find a moment to appreciate errant wildflowers, a child's laugh, a cat's antics. Love is in every second of every day, woven through the fabric of time and space. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from Harmonic Convergence 2020 through 2028, Harmonic Convergence of Venus and the Moon. Venus was meeting the Moon at dawn on the east early this morning, January 29th, 2022, NS 1.34.7.20, Keen 151, Blue Galactic Monkey. This is the first of 7 conjunctions that both celestial bodies will have during Venus' roughly 260-day morning star cycle that started 20 days ago, when Venus aligned with the Sun and the Earth internal conjunction during our transit in time over the Keen 130 through 131 naval midpoint of the 1320 matrix, and the entrance to the 7th moon of the 13-moon year, January 8th, 9th, 2022, Gregorian count. Venus is now about to finish her retrograde phase on January 31st, 2022, NS 1.34.7.22, Keen 153, Red Planetary Skywalker, synchronizing with the new moon and the anniversary of the discovery of Sirius B. 9 days later, on February 9th, 2022, Venus will reach her brightest light right during her passage through the golden intersection of the Tzolk'in matrix. From venuscalendar.org. And from 13 Moon Peace Time, Cosmic History quote for Moon 7, Day 20. What we think of as our mind or intelligence is merely a resonant quality of mind that is not contained in our body, brain, or nervous system. And from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 151, Blue Galactic Monkey. Galactic is the name for the number 8, and its keywords are integrity, harmony, and model. This is the 8th day of the Yellow Seed Wave Spell, the 6th portal day in a row. Galactic days have a gentle vibe. Everything feels right, and it adds calm to whatever day it falls on. Today is Blue Monkey, which represents magic, illusion, and play. When Monkey happens on a galactic day, you can be assured that Monkey's lessons, which are sometimes harsh, are gentler in nature. If you strive for harmony and keep your integrity in check, then Monkey will be more than happy to facilitate magical moments. The guide today is the Blue Eagle, which represents creativity, mind, and vision. Whenever Eagle guides us, he is showing us the bigger picture, offering vision. Use what you see to inspire creativity, and that will guide you in the right direction. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Galactic Monkey, 8, Chuane, Keen 151, 29th of January 2022, Harmonizing Illusion. 29-1-2022 equal 11-1-222 equal 1-1-1-222 equal 2-1-6 equal 3-6 equal 9. Another 3-6-9 Nikola Tesla code. Our Venusian Brothor of the Light. Day codes 29 trials, uncertainties, spiritual tests. 11. Gate, portal, duality. 1. New beginnings, leader, original. 2. Partner, twin, cooperation. Month, year codes. 1. New beginnings, original, leader. 6. Heaven, Christ, family, romance, fertility. 7. Magic, mystic, spiritual, solitude, initiation. 2. Partner, twin, cooperation. 20. The awakening, clear vision. 22. Architect of peace, master builder. Keen 151 equals 7, magical code today. Keen 151 has a number 5 in between the number 11, which represents a doorway, and the 5 is liberation. All this coupled with a 2911 portal code, 369 Nikola Tesla code, and a galactic activation portal day. An accelerated gateway for the liberation of humanity from the false matrix. Huge codes for another quantum shift. A super mystical, divinely magical double portal day. Day 6, gap day, just over halfway mark in our successive gap journeys through the Tzolk'in. Day 8 in the yellow seed wave spell of awakening, flowering, new beginnings, ripening, opening to more light, and blossoming into our highest potential. Today is a brilliant day of supreme magic, guided by vision. A very powerful duo, kapow. It is a day of far-seeing magic through the all-seeing eye. Using our eagle eyes, we are seeding the new potentials of our greatest dreams. Tone of creation, galactic tone 8 in the mental realm. Action modeling, power harmonize, essence integrity. The galactic tone will influence much mental analysis today. The most important factor is that we model integrity in our thoughts, words, and actions. Galactic tone kin are very focused on truth, honesty, and integrity. Are your intentions based on harmony through integrity of being? Are you living an authentic life? We need to integrate and imagine a beautiful model for our new earth of the highest potential, using our creative mind to envision it in order to co-create more harmony in our world. Our plans need to be transparent and for the highest good of our community and planet, for them to hold up in these new energies. Our projects and business models will then serve as a model for others, following in our footsteps, who hold the ideals of unity, peace, and harmony as a priority. At Tone 8, we have entered a new scale, and we are so proud. We just have to model ourselves for others. We have also mastered harmony at this stage. We are galactic, and don't we know it? Hold the vision of a beautiful, peace-filled, and abundant world, where we are all free to express and create our true heart's desires. Be a conscious creator today. A great day for vision boards, listing your desires, spell casting, rituals, affirmations, mantras. Today's question is, what great visions can I magically energize in order to birth our best possible reality and a world filled with peace and harmony? Divine blessings for a brilliant, magical, visionary day. In la Ketch a la Keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 151, Blue, Galactic Monkey. The mantra, the code for today is, I harmonize in order to play, modeling illusion. I seal the process of magic with the galactic tone of integrity. I am guided by the power of vision. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone very much for supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations that we're able to continue this work and bringing these transmissions to the world. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie P, for your pledge and support on Patreon. Thank you very much, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a monthly pledge, you can do so at our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Nicole Dietrich, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. And I'd like to thank Divine Angels of the Light at Pragmatic Success for your donation today. Thank you very much, Tribe of the 144. We truly and deeply appreciate each and every one of you that are supporting us in this work, mission, and ascension process. We couldn't be doing this without all of your support. So thank you very much. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so at our PayPal link at egolovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful codes from our 17th dimensional beings of light that come through a star portal in the Pleiades star system. Pleiades 1 messages, January 29th, 2022. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. 21+++ approved and intensified in Transcendental Crossing and Neutron. Positive intentions increase. Awake frame expands. Vibrating qualities increase. Screening continues to accelerate. Infrasound C337 in deactivation over zone T, 94% non-regressive. Next, greater than 47. Anti-love mirrored. Reflection at 96% non-regressive. Cetaceans in the process of being uploaded. Phase 3, 12% non-regressive. Terrans prepare for reception. Attention local allies receiving credentials. Reverberation for systemic allies. Download started. Stage 2, greater than 98% non-regressive. Portals keep expanding. Terrans entering main realignment zone. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1, supporting anchoring on island of purification, +++ from disclosurenews.it. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. We appreciate each and every one of you. We have 2 more days until we transition into this most powerful Chinese New Year of the water tiger. In the highest Taoist arts, we say the call of the tiger in the right ear and the call of the dragon in the left ear. The water tiger is going to transmit to each one of you the codes, the courage, and the keys for raising the new Lemuria as we come into full transition and activation of the new earth manifestation. We'll be bringing to you in the next day or two a very special and powerful transmission on this coming year of the water tiger. 1010 coming in for confirmation, the first portal to my sacred condor. Yang yin, feminine into masculine, feminine, masculine, Shakti into the Shiva. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step. Keep shining your light brightly into the night, and be sure to make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.